Dear students, Namaskar. Today we will discuss very important topic under the title Information Technology. Topic is the use of internet in business. Internet has vast use in business applications. This session is very useful for BBA, MBA, students of hospitality and hotel management, cargo and logistics, events and MICE areas. In this session, we will have preliminary idea about the topic, that is internet and its common business applications. It means that after completing this session, you will be well aware about common business applications of internet. Orientation of this session is related to management. It's not a technical session. We have already talked about basics of internet, applications of internet, structural part of internet and website related things related to internet. So now we are talking about business applications of internet. As far as books are concerned, you can refer Internet for Dummies, Gary Inkpen, IT for Tourism. In this book you will find many business applications. There is one more good book about Oliana Poon. Title of the book is Tourism Strategies. Book is published by CAB International, United Kingdom. In this book you will find many strategic issues, how technology changes business. There is a book Agarwal et al. It is about business and especially on services. Title of the book is Business on the Net. There is one more book of Dr. Saurabh Dikshit, published by APH Publishing Corporation, that is on IT in tourism. Now let us come to the topic business. What is business? Business is a setup or concept in which goods are sold, goods are transferred from one place to other place. Business is a framework in which one system is created and under that system activities are performed. Normally, traditionally, business means shop is there or factory is there or some godown is there or certain space is there, and transfer of goods take place in physical form. Money is transacted in physical form. That kind of setup is known as brick and mortar. But with the advent of internet, with the commencement of technology, this business got transformed into virtual form, that is known as pure play. So in any business, if there is virtual form or it is a web based business, that is known as pure play. Otherwise, in any business, a physical form is there, then it is known as brick and mortar. But normally, when you will see any business, you will find there is combination of both. That is why a business is hybrid business. For example, if you will go to a well-known store in New Delhi, that company is a French company. They used to sell sports and adventure related things. They have their website as well as they have their store. It means that people have both the options open. Either they can place online order or they can go for physical visit to that store. It means that company is following hybrid model of business. What is the impact of internet on business? Most of the business are local because of geographical constraints. But because of technology, business houses, business organizations have opportunity to become global business. So that is the advantage of using technology in business. Normally at one place, if one company is there, that model is known as monopolistic model. But because of internet, many companies can work at one place. So model becomes competitive model. It means that internet has capacity to change business from local to global and monopolistic to competitive business model. In any business, there are different processes, or on the other hand, we can say that business is the integration of processes. If you will see a bank, there is a process to deposit money, there is a process to withdraw money, there is a process for loan, there is a process for other activities. So we can say that it is business process, and any business process can be changed by using technology. For example, people they withdraw money in a bank. So that traditional or manual process is changed into online process or mechanized process with the help of ATM or online banking. So this concept is known as business process re-engineering. We can also enhance the speed of transactions with the help of internet and technology. If internet is connected, then you can enhance transactions from remote locations. So this system is known as transaction processing system. Business is a concept under which a framework is created. In this concept, it is not necessary that we are transacting money, but when we are transacting money, that is commercial form of business. So we can say that business is an idea. In any business, you can come out with new idea, and you can use internet. For example, everybody is having wallet, and that wallet becomes e-wallet if you are creating a virtual form of wallet over internet. Everybody is having money, and if you are changing that money into credit card, a debit card, ATM card, that becomes plastic money. Now let us talk about company. Traditionally, you must have visited shop, but nowadays in place of going to shop, we are visiting a website of any company. On the website, we are seeing advertisements or banners. We can see holdings in virtual form. We can see pop-ups in the website. We can see syndication. It means two companies are collaborating with each other to advertise in each other's location. We can see message flashes in our mobile phone. We can see SMS messages daily. We can see new designs. There are legal issues, there are copyright issues, and all these things are covered under ITA. I mean to say that nowadays company is changed from traditional form into virtual form. It means that internet has vital role in any business. So there is a word E. E is added in front of E is added before many other words. So you must have came across the words like e-business, e-commerce, e-marketing, e-procurement or SCM, that is supply chain management. We will discuss meaning of these terms. E-business is a business model created around electronic form or internet, that is known as e-business. So here this framework operates with the help of network or internet. For example, transfer of information of goods without money transaction. You are transferring information from one place to other place. So what is the basic form of e-business? In e-business, business framework is there, network is there, technology is there, certain system is there. For example, one company is selling air tickets using this network. So that is a kind of e-business. Now let us come to e-commerce. When you are adding financial transactions in the e-business, one company is selling tickets using e-business and they are collecting money also. So that is e-commerce. In the last session, I told you the business model of Indian Railways IRCTC, and I told you that in IRCTC many companies they join together. Like one company is designing the website, one company is looking into security part of that, one company is a credit card company, one company is a bank, and one company is operating railway services, and one company is looking after some other work related to that area. So e-commerce is a form in which many companies come together and to operate business in which commercial transactions take place. Now business on the net. How business is done on the net, how business is expedited on the net. As you know, there is vital role of roads, waterways, trains and airways and highways on the business. So in e-business, bandwidth is very important, and that we can say that that is super highway or information super highway. And you will find more companies like Amazon, Flipkart, and these companies will operate into the market with the help of advancement in technology. So business on the net is very common in the coming future. Now let us come to traditional marketing. In traditional marketing, we talk about communication of the company with customer or consumer. So if this communication takes place rightly, there will be more sales or revenue to the company. So with the help of technology, we can overcome geographical barriers and we can work more effectively on 4R. So here 4R is rate, response, response, reaction, reaction and reach. So rate, reach, response and reaction. In the coming slide, we will talk more about these 4Rs. Neo marketing. In neo marketing, we talk about digital marketing. Digital marketing means to do marketing to communicate about the service or product or brand in digital form. Then e-marketing means to do marketing using electronic platform. Online marketing means to do marketing using online platform. So there is here line difference between digital marketing, e-marketing and online marketing. In digital marketing, we use digital tools. For example, digital marketing is done in adventure industry and health tourism, where people they are invited to have experience of particular activity or services. E-marketing means to put the consumer in e-space for initial experience. Mobile companies, OTT platforms are good examples of e-marketing. Internet marketing is possible because of internet and it is done by using internet. E-marketing is a direct kind of marketing. In e-marketing, company talks to the customer or consumer in one-to-one mode. E-marketing is fast. Decisions are taken place very fastly. It is accurate and strong data analytics can be done in e-marketing. E-marketing is cost effective in nature. It is flexible in nature. While doing e-marketing, we can work on similar markets or dissimilar markets. If markets are similar markets, we can come out with strategies for more than one markets and we can work by the same strategy in different markets. And if markets are dissimilar markets, we have to chart out strategies separately. Markets can be floating market also. So in floating market, nature of demand is different and there you have to do e-marketing differently. Then unpredictable markets are there. In many markets, you do not know what is happening tomorrow. So you have to find out trend, you have to see the trend and accordingly you have to do marketing. In e-marketing, whole world is like a global village. It means that world is shrinking, market is shrinking and you have more reach to percolate in the market. Virtual boundaries are created in e-market and geographical market boundaries becomes useless. As I told you earlier, in e-marketing, we can work by looking into rate, what is the rate of sales at present, how much reach is there of your existing product on which you are working, what kind of response is there from the market and what is the reaction. In e-marketing, many companies have created a success story in e-marketing and many companies like social media companies have millions of users. It means that e-marketing has a lot of potential. If you are working on an organization like IIT administration can see how many hookups are there in the website, how people they are accessing the website and what is the seek time. If you have any question, you can write your question in the comment box. For this session, I am thankful to Dr. Sabir Hussain, Dr. Sarita Pradhan, Dr. Abhilash R, Dr. Ankita, Dr. Sanjeev, Mr. Himanshu and Mr. Sapnil. Thank you.